here in the 97 Civic hatchback with the K-swap. I'm not done yet, but the milestone I'm looking for right now is having the charge harness in, having the fuel set up, having my tune loaded up so I can start the motor. Even though the cooling isn't set up, my belt drive isn't set up really. I don't know if I'm going with power steering or manual, but we're focusing on what works right now and what can be improved while I'm waiting for parts. So clutch operates, oh God, hold up. Clutch operates fine from what I can tell. At least it springs back. It may need a bleeding once I do the first test drive. We've got my brake pedal, it's firm. Also probably needs to be bled. But wow, that is pretty firm for, I had a loose caliper. You know, I had a fluid leaking out and I replaced it. But even though I need to bleed it again, brakes have pretty decent pressure. We'll feel how it is when I have the booster going with the engine started up. Now, the throttle cable, I went with an Element cable. And if you know anything about K-series, or if you're familiar, the throttle bodies tend to stick on these K24s. So it'll loosen up maybe, but I'd like to spray some WD-40 in there around the joints and see what's going on. Of course, steering shaft isn't connected right now because this one's up in the air. But the shifter, this is something I remain proud of because this means that my transmission shifts into every gear. So if everything else fails, I know I have a working shifter that goes in the gear, and I can pretend I'm driving the car. So that's pretty cool while I figure these things out and wait for parts.